YouTube, Danny Staten here on the Daily Damn Blog. I'm back with another comic book review. Today I'm taking a look at a number one from Doom Comics. And God, what a great title. Doom Comics. It's Planet of the Apes. Cataclysm. Now I want you to imagine if we took the Planet of the Apes story and we took it in 2012 when all the apocalyptic stuff was going on, and then we crossed it with the movie Moonfall. What would we come up with? We'd come up with this piece of crap, and I promised you a piece of crap, and I don't know if Dave Sunstorm would call this the good stuff or not. You see, I could have went with a lot of other choices here. I could have did War for the Planet of the Apes. I could have did Urox Folly, which is kind of a comedy. Heck, I could have even done some Apes Green Lantern style comic books. Well, Red Lanterns, Green Lanterns, Ape Lanterns, but no, I chose Moonfall meets Planet of the Apes. So I hope you enjoy this dreadful, and I do mean dreadful, comic book. So let's get started, shall we? Inside the front cover, we get a list of people we can blame for this comic book. And I'm pretty sure by the time we get to the end of it, we'll want to blame a few people. So we're going to kill a little bit of time in the beginning of this comic book, flashing to the past, back to Earth in 2090. For the first time revealed in a Planet of the Apes comic book, it's Earth. It's 2090. The nuclear codes are lit. A war begins on the Earth. The doomsday weapons are dropped, and Armageddon ensues. That's right. It was the beginning as the Earth was plunged into hundreds of years of darkness and humans lost their supremacy on the planet. God, I did that good, didn't I? Flash forward thousands of years later as Dr. Bald Ape heads to the secret laboratory of the other apes. What? That's right, in full panels, brought to you by the Daily Damn Blog. The apes are studying humans. They're dissecting humans. They're learning all about humans. They do not understand humans. You'd think by now they would know they could talk. They would think by now they would know they were intelligent. They would think by now they would know their own history, but still this Dr. Zaius guy, even in the future of these comic books, is trying to hide the truth. We must not let the past be known. People do not want to know. The apes do not want to know that humans once ruled the planet. We must keep our secret. Oh, my God. Do you ever get the feeling they're just trying to throw everything into a comic? So we got this pregnant Dark Angel Ape girl, and the pregnant Dark Angel Ape girl is loaded onto a wagon. The gorilla guards are killed. The control panels are opened up. Oh, my God, how'd apes get this technology? And she is loaded onto a rocket, and she is shot off into space for some unexplained reason, I suppose. And now, in full panels, brought to you by the Daily Damn Blog, we get page and panel after panel of explanation. That's right. Wow. We're going to get explained that the apes have seen something coming in the sky. The apes have said something's going to hit their great moon. The apes have said there will be a cataclysm. A cataclysm. A cataclysm that might destroy the planet. A cataclysm that could bring about the end of ape kind. And that's why we threw that girl in the rocket and sent her off into space to be safe till this mess was over. And Dr. Zaius says it cannot be true. This cannot happen. But yet Cornelius and Lady Jane Ape says, yes, it can be true. What the heck? Well, I don't think them Boom comic books have no commercials in them. Will you hurry up and get done with that stupid comic book review? I want to go for a walk, you butthead. Oh, my. That's right, Doom comic books, well known for very few, if any, commercials. And that makes it a little difficult to stop and take a break and chill out for a minute. Well, anyway, it's like full-blown action as the apes discuss the upcoming of the end of the world. Whatever shall we do? They dig deep holes. They dig deep bunkers, but they think it's going to do no good. They launch some but not all, of their many, many pregnant ape women into space for safety, and they prepare a doomsday bunker. And since Doom can't give me a commercial, I guess I'll make my own, right? Be sure to check out my friend Thrash Pondo Pons here on YouTube. You know Pons? He saved every one of us. As well as be sure to check out my friend Dave Sunstorm and his incredible brother Steven Sunstuff. You know the guys we call the Good Stuff Brothers. And the coolest of the cool, Pat McCormick on the Golden Ranger TV. You can find him here on YouTube also, as well as all these guys. Be sure to check out my girl, the Retro Nerd Girl, the nostalgic podcast featuring Chance. Hey, you can see me on there next week. My flock is everywhere. My girl Sarah, Corey's Comedy Channel, the King of the Last, Big Guys 45s, and BK on the air. And I'm gonna. Brain Benders Banners. There you go. I've added somebody to the list. I'm going to add quite a few more people to the list of the good stuff guys here in the near future whenever I get around to it. And while I'm at it, since we're dealing with cryptid apes, be sure to check out True Cryptid Encounters by my main man, Bigfoot Michigan Rob. And be sure to ride the Paranormal Highway with my friend Eric. Paranormal Highway here on YouTube. Hey, I'm on there sometime. As a matter of fact, at the filming of this, I'm still waiting to hear from Eric about the Tuesday show. Don't know if I'm going to be on there or not, but I'm hoping. Now, back to our story in full panels brought to you by the Daily Dan blog. I give you full apocalyptic, cryptic, devastating panels as a giant comet slams into the moon in the far future, creating the moonfall effect. Yes, it's true. It's 2012. It's 2012, in the land of the apes, I guess, and the moon has been destroyed, it's been ripped apart, and the apes look on in fear as they know it's the end of their world. The apocalypse of the planet of the apes has begun. Title drop, and they now hold council. The apes discuss in great council what must be done. The apes discuss moving some of their citizens to the underground city, which has already begun. But it's too late, they say, as the great fires rain down upon the valley. Giant rocks from the sky begin to fall, and it is too late for ape kind. And in full panels, brought to you by the Damn blog, the sadness rains from the sky, fire and brimstone, and it is the end of the planet of the apes. As apes die, apes burn. Only a few that had escaped to the underground city would survive this apocalyptic nightmare as we watch the death and destruction of the planet of the apes. Oh my God, there can't be too much destruction. It's only issue 1. See, I got issue 9 of this too. And check it out, I guess they're real building after the destruction. But they want to make sure they brought issue 1 to a dismal nightmare ending as giant rocks rained down from the sky and destroyed the castle building. It destroyed the government offices. It destroyed the stables. It destroyed Bob's wagon. Bob's wagon? What? As it rained down, another pregnant ape makes it to the underground cave area. And we prepare to end the dismal nightmare that we call Planet of the Apes Cataclysm, with Dr. Zayas squinching his eyes in disbelief at the horror as a great explosion occurs a few feet in front of him. Wham! And all those apes are gone. They're all dead, as Dr. Zayas and bald-headed Mike Bleezy ape look on in horror. To be continued in part 2, that I'll be looking for a long time, probably. I got part 9. You get the feeling I should have done some superhero stuff? You know, Planet of the Apes meets Green Lanterns. That's going to be good. And now it's commercial time, because we save all our commercials for the back of a comic here at Boom. That's right, it's from the boom pen. We get a little bitty tiny commercial. Steed and Pill? Steed and Pill? We get commercials. What we are, no doubt, Hellraiser, Steed and Pill? Yeah, what might be better comic books? Oh, okay. Is this supposed to be superheroes? I've never heard of Superbia. Superbia? Superbia. The only thing Superbia is about the art in the middle of that page. Boy, that's Superbia right there. Superbia. And I guess we're going to end it with this Superbia. It says Superbia. And in my pronunciation of it, I'm getting Superbia. It's like Superbia. Look at this brainiac looking guy here with the big egg head and stuff. Well, anyway, Superbia, ba-boom. If you're a perb, you'll like it. And then we get a commercial for the Baltimore Comic Con of 2012. Breaking news, guys. Adventure time. Now, breaking news, we missed it. That's my quick look at Planet of the Apes Cataclysm from 2012. It's the #1 edition. If I ever get a #2, we'll take on the cataclysms. We'll take on the apocalypse. And if I do another Planet of the Apes comic book, maybe I'll do War for the Planet of the Apes or that Green Lantern one. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below if you want me to do another Planet of the Apes comic book. And let me know which one, right? And until next time, this is Daddy Staten on the Daddy Dan blog. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And until next time, blog over, dudes. Blog over.